weak spicy note.
Even I didn't feel yeasty notes.
What is the difference between WheatBeer and Weizenbier?
Weizenbiers, stronger wheat beers.
Aftertaste and body and nothing more. Welcome guys, you are on the channel Puzzle, right? And here we don't drink, we taste. And today we are going to figure out what is the difference between wheat and Weizenbier. There are a lot of discussions, a lot of labels, a lot of beer brands, but there are different labels on bottles. Wheat beer, Weizenbier, Hefeweizenbier, unfiltered beer. So today I decided to figure out and check what is the difference between wheat beer and Weizenbier. And today we are degustating two wheat and Weizen beers from Poland. The name of the brewer is za miastem. It translates into English outside of the city, on the countryside. Today we are degustating two beers from this brewery, WheatBeer and Weizenbier in barley Bavarian style. The name of the WheatBeer is Dzień Wolny. It translates like free day, and the name of the Weizenbier, Bavarian style beer, is Tichy Wieczór. It translates like silent evening. And I believe these beers will be a good example to compare wheat beer and Weizenbier. Wheat beer usually goes to Belgian styles. It's like wheat beers in Belgian styles, these notes of spices, citrus notes, and refreshing taste. Weizenbier, with its name, goes mostly to Bavarian styles of beer with yeasty taste, with notes of banana and cloves, and sometimes with notes of bubblegum. So let's start tasting. At first, let's check the color and the foam. The foam is thick, and judging by bubbles, we can suppose that those beers will be high carbonated. I see that the color of those beers is a bit different. Weizen beer is a bit darker and wheat beer is a bit lighter. Let's check the aroma. I'm feeling some refreshing notes from far, some yeasty notes, and nothing more. The aroma is not so strong as aroma of Paulaner or some German wheat beers, but it's pretty bright, and I'm feeling aroma notes which are related to Weizen beers. Let's check the aroma of wheat beer. No aroma. I don't feel any specific aroma related to wheat beers, especially coriander, spice notes. It's closer to aroma of Czech beer, which I degusted previously, Staropramen. This aroma is close to aroma of lagers, but the aroma is weak, and I cannot say that I'm feeling something related to wheat beers, but I cannot recognize because of strong lagers aroma. So let's check the taste now. The first will be wheat beer because traditionally the body of wheat beers is a bit lighter than the body of Weizen beers. The start is a bit sour with lager notes, but during the drinking, I'm feeling a lot of refreshing moments, and at the end, I started to feel some weak spicy notes. It smells like lager, it starts like lager, but from the middle, this beer opens itself, and I started to feel some weak but strong notes of wheat beers. Notes of lager taste were blocking me to understand the taste during the whole drinking. Let's check Weizenbier. The body is pretty consistent as for every Weizenbier, but I cannot say that I felt some banana notes or clove notes or bubblegum notes, nothing similar.
Even I didn't feel yeasty notes.
So this Weizenbier has a balanced bitterness with consistent body and with very weak aftertaste, which relates to every Weizenbier. Let's check the aftertaste. I can say that it's rather refreshing, that not refreshing. Let's check Weizenbier. I cannot say that the aftertaste is pretty refreshing, but it's really pleasant. Finalization with noble bitterness. It's something magical, in my opinion. Aftertaste and body makes this beer really interesting and unique. Let's give my rate for each point of those beers. A color, aroma, taste, body, aftertaste. I'm also going to include those two beers in my common rating of wheat and Weizen beers. So today we degustated two wheat and Weizen beers from Poland, from Zamiastem Brewery, and we degustated WheatBeer and Weizenbier. On the examples of those two beers, I understood and realized that the color of those beers is a pretty different. The taste is a bit different. Also, Weizenbiers are usually more bitter than wheat beers. Wheat beers are usually a bit sweet or a bit sour. The body of wheat beers is not so consistent as the body of Weizen beer. The aftertaste is refreshing for each of them, but the aftertaste of Weizen beers is stronger than the aftertaste of wheat beers, and that is a difference between of them. Each of them is pretty unique and interesting. It was Basil Ray. Subscribe to my channel, like the video. See you on Friday.